Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second Artist Appreciation Show. You guys ready to have a good time with me? Say yeah.
Yeah!
You guys ready to have a good time with me? Say yeah.
Yeah!
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started. The first person that we have coming up, Passion, no last name necessary.
Hi. Okay, somebody in here take public transportation? Does anybody in here ever travel with public transportation in the city?
Yeah!
Okay. So we're going to open up with this piece right here. Yeah, I like that too. Little girl, I know you feel like you're all grown up now, traveling on public transportation with no adult supervision. Your only guardian, a classmate whose thinking is just as juvenile as yours. But as big as you think you are, this cold, cruel world is much bigger. And if you're going to proudly exhibit bird-like behaviors, please soar like an eagle as opposed to bobbing around like a pigeon, number one. I know you told yourself your hair was fly when you left your house, but a lone bobby pin hurriedly placed at the back of your head, pushing your hair to one side is not a style. It's a movie rap gone terribly awry. Bangs, do not your laziness justify, number two. I know you're feeling pretty invincible, back car of the train, looking through the conductor's window, legs spread wide enough to form an isosceles triangle with the floor as your base. iPod pumping good tunes, your 14, maybe 15-year-old booty hopping in your painted on jeans, man twice your age taking it all in pause. Based solely on the technology in your hand, I'm going to make the assumption that somewhere in your house is at least one television. Watch a cop show sometime. Remember that life imitates art and art imitates life. And Law and Order Special Victims Unit is a show imitating life. And while you're making it hop in a train car predominantly occupied by grown men, there is a proudly private and privately proud society of pedophiles preying on young girls who so desperately need to be prayed for and not preyed on. It's 8:45. If I see that sweater on TV tonight, I want it to be in an Old Navy commercial and not on the 11 o'clock news. This is my stop. Safe travels and better judgment in your continuing journey. Next train. So people just cleared out at Point Skimmelhorn. Realize that my written lecture doesn't end with unthinking little girl's little boy. You may already be offended off principle that I've addressed you by what you display and not what you think you are. Pause. So long as little girls are growing up to be teenage girls, are growing up to be females, because your phallus-derived superiority complex gives you just cause not to identify them as ladies, not to identify them as women, only to identify them by gender because that's less offensive than calling them bitches. You will forever, to me, be a little boy. Back to the lecture. I know you've heard poems and songs addressing the sad state of affairs with your wardrobing. For some reason, you applied only half of the civics lesson and deluded yourself into believing you were making a point. You call it self-expression. Stand firmly on the argument that this is your style and you look good. Even go as far as to make an intelligent argument to validate your stupidity. Oxymoronic, no? I submit to you that your attempt at verbally displaying your intelligence got lost in the translation of your application. Pause. You buy jeans and determine fit by waist size and inseam. How then do you assert your brilliance wearing jeans made to fit your waist below your penis? Bypassing your hips, displaying your boxers that haven't been replaced because mommy hasn't bought you new ones, and even though the elastic has no stretch left, these still fit. Cowboy waddling when the closest you've ever been to horses is an off-track betting office. I could go on, but the next stop is Utica and I'm getting off. I can only hope that one day you'll realize that people will stop looking at you stupid when you stop looking stupid. Safe travels and better judgment in your continuing journey. It's 12:40 a.m. I'm on the Manhattan-bound A-level from Brooklyn. More little boys making spectacles of themselves, riding the high of underage drinking, winding and grinding, and showing off more dingy boxers with lint balls accenting the fabric print. Yelling out that one of the young ladies from Bad Girls Club is his bitch. All in an attempt to garner the attention of overly made-up young ladies who are grossly unimpressed with the tomfoolery that abounds. A 20-something comes and sits next to me, taking swigs from a bottle of Hennessy, the liquid courage, giving him the false impression that given the right ridiculous circumstance, he'll have a green light to spit some weak game to me, young man. The only part of my future you'll share is the immortalization of your bad decision-making in my poetry. Ladies and gentlemen, the next stop on this train to be changed. Stay clear to closing doors, please. All right, nobody move! This is a stand-up. All right, so now that I got your attention, what time is it? Show approximately 12 to 15, attempting to enterprise on New York City Transit, doing unrehearsed, talentless, disorganized dances. If I don't close my notebook now, I'll miss my new destination. Safe travels and better judgment to those continuing the A-line.